Early doomer.
What's up, y'all? Got a banger from Man Talk. Let's get straight into it.
Hey, it's me, Jenna. Recently divorced and...
Hey, she got the Taylor Swift in the back, bro. The stories write themselves.
trying to survive this year. Because last year, my ex used every single holiday, even if it was my holiday to be with my kids, to isolate me, manipulate them, to torment me, and everything he could with the South Carolina 1 year of separation law. And my lawyer did nothing to help me, and the laws did...
Just the victim Olympics, bro. It's his fault, your fault, their fault, not mine, no. Baby girl, life is a mirror, not a window. If you're not happy where your life is, it's your fault.
Nothing to help me, and my children were used as weapons.
What?
And my lawyer did nothing to help me, and the laws did nothing to help me, and my children were used as weapons.
First time?
So last week she says, oh, well, Dad said for Christmas we're gonna go to Gatlinburg and be there for the holidays and do Dollywood. That man never once ever went to Gatlinburg or Dollywood ever in his entire life before he met me. That was where my family always went. That is, I'm from Tennessee. That's something we always did. It was a bonding thing. And now that's what he's trying to do.
Which is what? Bonding with his kids the way they're used to?
Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing that you're so unhappy about? Spending time with his kids?
He's taken every single tradition I've ever done and now turned it into his. Everything I've ever done.
Or maybe...
I was about to say, maybe he's doing it for the kids?
Stupid!
Maybe you've been doing those things while y'all were together with the children and he wants to keep those traditions alive because he's being selfless? I don't know.
And the worst part, and the thing that triggers me is that I'm screwed. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. There's no way to lie about it. Like, I literally was screwed.
I mean, figuratively and literally you were. Because now you're a single mom.
I, for 23 years of my marriage, was lied to, manipulated, gaslit.
Stop the cap!
Tortured. I can't even go on.
Oh, she was tortured now. She looks fine to me. I don't see black eyes, broken nose, missing teeth. Looks like a nice vehicle. Hell is some torture. Some hell of a torture.
The amount of things that this man did to me that I didn't even realize at the time were ways of keeping control of me and tormenting me.
So, let me get this straight.
I just love it. It's the victim Olympics. I was watching a clip of Theo Von and Caleb Hammer, and Caleb Hammer was talking about, Caleb Hammer's the finance guy, he was talking about how, like, nowadays, women and the younger generation, it's like the victim Olympics, like who's being oppressed the most, who's in the most pain, who has it the worst, who has it the hardest. That's like what it's all about right now. It's so crazy to me. Like, baby girl, this is your life. These are your problems. Do something to fix it.
Because during the hardest time of my year last year, of me literally trying to stay alive, me dealing with all the craziness of my ex, the lying, the alienation, him calling me a him having my children call me a why? Not because I did anything bad, because I wore spaghetti straps and all that, and his only way, the only way that he could use my children against me was to say I was on social media.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's he's kind of right here. I mean, if this is what you're dressing like and putting it on social media, I'm not gonna call you a 304, but you don't see a lot of trad wives, traditional women posting this kind of content.
Now, sweetie, you're in your late 40s.
She's in her late 40s? Well, I guess she was married for 23 years. Hey, I gotta give it to her. She looks pretty good for her age. But if you almost darn near 50 posting thirst traps like this, baby girl.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You're for the streets. Do you understand me? Shipping and I should have bought a Honda. But yeah, imagine you posting this and your kids seeing it. I mean, she looks good for her age, but clearly your body wasn't keeping this man. Clearly there was something else that wasn't allowing this man to stay connected to you, and more than likely, it was your attitude. And boy, howdy, does she look a whole lot different online.
I make silly TikToks. Honestly, I've probably progressed more with my TikToks because at first they were just pictures, but the more I was stressed, the more I hid in myself, the more I tried to survive, the more I took refuge in TikToks and finding stuff that, you know, resonated with me.
TikTok is brain rot. Chat, do you agree? TikTok's algorithm is devious, bro. You will see some of the craziest stuff on there.
And honestly, it's the way I realized what a covert narcissist was.
Bro, I love it. It's all these self-prescribed narcissist that these women are with. Isn't it crazy how like almost every woman that's insane has been with a narcissist? Don't you find that a little suspicious? How every single one of these modern women is like, my ex was a narcissist. He was just gaslighting me and using. It's a little odd. This storyline has been reused more than Disney.
Or how bad my abuse was, or mental abuse, or financial abuse, and all that stuff. Like, literally, TikTok has saved my life in so many ways.
Whoa, whoa.
Bro, imagine saying TikTok has saved your life.
Get that French toast out of here.
TikTok saved my life. Are you kidding me? TikTok saved your life? Oh my, I thought Superman was doing the saving, but I guess TikTok's doing it now.
Mom, we're going to Gatlinburg for Christmas would trigger me. This man's had at least 3 vacations in the past year to like really nice places with my children. At
Sounds like he's being a good dad.
least 3 that I know of, because he has them lie to me. He has them outright lie to me about so much stuff. So who knows? God knows what they've done. And then the holidays and all that. Like, he lied about owning a company. My entire proceedings were done on a lie. I was going to court for a protection order hearing, and my lawyer literally forced me over and over again by asking me, do you want to sign this agreement? And I said, no, I want to go to court. I want to go to court. I want to go to court. I want to go to my protection order hearing. I want to go to divorce court. I don't want to settle. At the most crucial time.
Sweetie,
I don't know how it is in South Carolina or no, they're in Tennessee or something like that. I don't know how it is in Tennessee, but bro, in Texas, the wife or the mother of the children gets custody off rip. You ain't even got to really try. For her to have lost custody of these children, I'm like, what's going on with you? What kind of crazy you on? You want some pills or something? Because to lose custody of your children in one of these southern states is pretty difficult.
Going to be a complete mess mentally. So I'm trying, like, this is like crazy medium, and I'm trying to be happy and show my kids that like life can move on, but the triggers, the random that had me sitting in a Quick Trip parking lot trying not to cry. Why? Because my ex has so much money. He makes more than $18,000 a month easily, or at least
18 grand a month is good money, bro.
he did. He made almost $1 million the year before we divorced, and then lied.
$1 million and 18,000 a month, big difference. You got to make like 80 something grand a month to make $1 million a year.
About it. He has all the money at his fingertips to do whatever he wants, to buy my children, take them on trips, take them on vacations. Why I literally have the bare minimum to pay my bills.
Okay, so that's what it's all about. Is you're not getting showered with gifts, you're not getting showered with alimony and money, therefore you're jealous of the kids. This is the problem with a lot of these single moms, dude. Is that they think that child support is supposed to be spousal support, even though these women do act like children. So I guess child support would work with this, but that's his money for his kids, not for you. Like, why would you think that he should give up his money for you? Unless he's on alimony or something like that.
A career because it was a hobby, because I was a stay-at-home mom. And just like he said, I wasn't part of the equation. I was not part of the equation the entire marriage, this man told me. My role in life was to be the mother of his children and to do anything that was needed for the family while he built his career. I was not part of the equation.
well,
No, are you stupid?
Stupid.
That is being part of the equation. Raising the children, making it, turning the house into a home. That's a big responsibility. Like being a stay-at-home mom, I'm not going to say it's the hardest job in the world. Underwater drilling on an oil rig in the middle of Bermuda is probably a little bit tougher, or being a roofer in July in Texas is probably a little bit tougher, but it's a very important job what you had, honey. And clearly you were probably a trophy wife, and you couldn't even do the bare minimum. You couldn't raise his kids, cook a hot meal. Are you kidding me? You deserve to get left.
Ever supposed to survive.
by you doing the job you
I was about to say, you should have just held up your end of the bargain.
And when it was done and I got loose and I tried to survive, that man had been plotting for over a year on how to make my life hell, because he had all the money, all the control.
Yeah, that's called risk management and have.
I don't believe her. Is it bad that I don't believe her? Why would a guy with all the money care about you? You're a brokey now. Who cares?
Now I sit here with the triggers. Trigger because he's going to the Clemson Notre Dame game with my kids. I can't just randomly afford that. Hell, I can't even get them all in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, well, you should have stayed with him, dummy.
Stupid.
You could be going to the Clemson game right now. That's what I don't get. You had it. You won. You pulled the dub. You got a guy that was willing to pay for you to be a stay-at-home mom, and you screwed the pooch. I don't feel bad for you.
So I sit here, and I'm gonna get
Baiting sympathy online.
through this trigger. I'm gonna suck it up, Buttercup. and I move on. But it's not fair. Like, it's not fair.
Life ain't fair, boo-boo.
Pissed. It's just not fair.
No, it's not, sweetie.
Yeah, and it's not fair. And I don't know about you, but chat, like, do you guys feel bad for her? It's so hard to feel bad for people that are grown, that made decisions that put them in these scenarios, and it's like, you know, would you feel bad for me if, you know, I made a bad decision and ended up with a bad, you know, scenario or solution to whatever I was going through? I wouldn't expect you to feel bad for me. You know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe that's a modern woman song, is feel bad for me, feel sympathy for me. I don't feel bad.
I will speak to cheating women. They have such a lack of remorse about it, because this is what women do compared to men. Men usually...
Yeah, women cheat typically because they say the man wasn't providing something. He was lacking here. He wasn't doing enough for me. Let's see what she says.
When they cheat, they start to feel a bit of guilt, so they're nicer to their wife. They're a bit nicer. They might buy her something, might be a bit more grateful. Like, you know, you're a ride or die. Like, poor girl, if she knew what I was doing, let me be nice to her. Women, what they want to do to get rid of that dissonance of what they're actually engaging in is they start putting their husband down. They start thinking, my husband's such an idiot. He's so dumb. He's so stupid. So what happens is by putting him down, they feel less guilty about going somewhere else. They justify it in their brain. So the treatment is different. The guilt is greater when a man is cheating on a woman.
Well, this is why I always say men are the only true romantics. You know how we talked about a religious woman as a 304's final form? Brittany Renner is living this, and I just want you guys to see the spectacle here.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for two reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am developing a new relationship with just social media itself. So my posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months. And I changed my number 4 months ago. So if you went green, now you know why. This has been a really beautiful purification process for me of the mind, heart, body, and soul, and an opportunity for me to meet myself deeper. What I have discovered is how deserving I have always been.
Stop the cap.
And am. Even with wearing the hijab. Trusting so much so. And who is meant to see me will see me for the right reasons. I have been filming the last few months. If you know, you know. Calm seas never made a skilled sailor, so I have been having fun, sharpening my sword, and learning along the way. I feel free. Like, I do not belong to this world. This world did not give me my joy, and it can't take it either. And alhamdulillah for that. I just love it. I show you a lot of dates.
Are you kidding me? Deserving? This is a big problem I have with a lot of these modern women, is that they think they deserve things. What makes you think you deserve anything that you haven't earned? Chat, let me know if you agree with this. I don't think we deserve anything, and I don't think the universe owes you any understanding. I don't think you deserve anything. I think you earn everything. What makes you so entitled that you think you deserve somebody else's money, resources, time, energy, efforts? What makes you so entitled that you think you deserve that stuff? You don't deserve anything. You deserve what you earn, and if you earn it, great. And I think when you earn it, you have a different level of appreciation for it, because everything, anything worth having is worth working for, in my opinion. Like this YouTube thing. We started in November of 2023 with like 5K subscribers. And before that, it took me freaking 5 years to even get to that point. I can't remember how long we've had it, but either way, posted every day for a year. And look where we've gotten. The journey's been great, but the thing is, nobody really helped me. It was all on me. Now, the community that we fostered and built has been an amalgamation of, I guess, the message and of you guys, and, you know, I couldn't have made the community. You guys are the community. But at the end of the day, I can be proud of this because I worked really hard for it. A lot of these women just want handouts. They don't even want to be proud of it. They think they deserve everything. It's like, you don't deserve anything, especially somebody else's time, money, efforts, anything like that. But let me know if you agree with that. I don't think we as people deserve anything. I think we deserve what we earn.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I came on this show to be honest. Boy, that gap, I know what that do. So I ain't gonna even lie. And then she said she can take a trip too. We could dip off tomorrow. You hear me? We can go to the Bahamas, and she look like a eater. So definitely want to meet her. So
Right.
I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna
Like,
watch the 9 month though?
you said who gonna watch the 9-month-old? She got a mama, a grandma. She got, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids are very well taken care of. So, you know what I'm saying? When you got money, you can take care of your kids. You know what I mean? I'm here to find love, not a babysitter.
This guy's hilarious, but gentlemen, this fit is not it. Olive green turtleneck, solid. Ripped up pants, not solid. Belt, solid. Chain, wouldn't even go for it. Chain with no watch, like if you're going to tuck in a turtle you're gonna tuck the turd, you gotta have some slacks on, brother.
But that gap though, I know that throw deep. I'm
All right,
sorry.
stop it. Okay, so why did you end up popping his balloon?
The 9-month-old. Okay. Yeah, that's a
little
little
too
too
young.
And that's respectful though. That's like red flag. But you know, it was, you know, hey, unapologetically, you know what I'm saying, things happen in life. So you know, that's a different story for a different time. But you know, you can't judge a book by its cover, man. It's layered.
Bro, do y'all agree with that? If a girl's got a gap, she's an eater. I'm trying to think if I think I probably messed with a chick that had a gap. I couldn't remember if she was an eater though. Now the big back chicks are always eaters.
Big back, big back.
They will. Boy! You ain't never messed with a big back. Big back girls be hungry now. Boy, let me tell you, this stuff is crazy. But Lord have mercy, he called her out so bad. Poor girl. I got one more clip for you guys. One more clip.
It just makes you a dumbass hoe.
Me?
Yeah, you.
How's that make me that?
What do you mean?
Why does it make me that for not kissing you?
Because anyone here would.
Really?
Yeah, I bet. Watch this.
All right, well, get a guy, prove it to me.
Okay, wait. Watch this. They can
She really, dude, this is why I say women have no game, bro. You ladies really, look at this face right here. It's a face only a mother could love. Got rejected so bad on camera thinking men are just gonna kiss you, bro. As a man, we're very suspicious when a woman's just handing it out like that, like Halloween candy. I already think it's tainted. Did you put a razor blade in that? Because this stuff just doesn't seem right. Something's wrong with you, baby girl. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.